take care of your heart, and be merry. Let me show you where I am today. Let me show you in this heaven that we are here today. Hi, Mama. Let me show you where we are. Feast your eyes. Feast your eyes on where you can be. Remember, nothing is permanent in life. You have to be intentional of where you want to go, what you want to do. Love yourself and take care of your health, because your health is your wealth. You hear me talk about that a lot. This Cardio Supreme X100, we supply raw materials to Look Vibrant. And if you look at these amazing ingredients, not a single one of them comes from China, and there's no synthetic ingredients. This is about 80% what your heart needs on a daily basis to keep pumping 100,000 times a day. According to the CDC, every 34 seconds, someone dies from cardiovascular incident in the United States. That is not something to joke about. I've had that, but I was lucky to survive it. 40% of those who die from heart attack, they never had prior symptoms, and they died on the spot from their first heart attack. 40%. The cost of cardiovascular disease in the United States, approximately 417 billion annually. You know why people don't take care of their heart health? Imagine every 34 seconds someone dies of a heart incident in the United States. 34 seconds. Do you know why most people don't take care of their heart health? Or they buy the cheap Centrum or the synthetic stuff that sold in big block retailers on Amazon? Because they take care of their exterior. They buy the Boss shirt, the nice hat, the gadget, the watches, the Louis Vuitton shoes. Okay, they go to nice places. They buy the Ferraris and Lamborghinis and the yachts, etc. And they don't take care of their heart health. They don't make sure that their heart has enough fuel to keep pumping and giving that energy to the whole body every single day. The reason they don't take care of their heart health, because they think that every 34 seconds someone dies from heart attack in the United States or heart incidents. They think it's going to happen to someone else. How mean is that? I used to think that way. Not anymore. But I hope you take care of your heart health. This amazing heart health supplement took about 9 months to develop, to do the brainstorming, and to ship all these products from inside the United States and outside the United States to a GMP certified facility in the United States and make these products. If you Google each ingredient and the ratio of each ingredient, and most of them are patented, and each one of those ingredients requires an MOQ. So can you imagine the amount of brainstorming and work and financial burden had to be done to make this product? That's why holistic doctors love a product like this, but it's sold under their company's name, not under lookandvibrant.com or under teslanutrition.com, which are one of the companies that we supply our raw materials to. Make sure you are consuming good quality liposomal vitamin C extracted from natural fruits and vegetables. 3,000 vitamin C a day. I take 5,000 vitamin C a day throughout the day. Make sure your vitamin D is the right vitamin D. Raw vitamin D made from lanolin. Just check the fact sheet. With vitamin K2, MK47 full spectrum from Japan, and vitamin D3 from Australia. This comes with an extra virgin organic olive oil, also an unrefined MCT oil, which is a natural fat that vitamin D loves. Make sure your vitamin D is above 50, not 30 as they tell you many physicians. And by the way, this video for informational purpose only. Holistic doctors wants to see your vitamin D at 60 and even 70 and even 80. Dr. Russell Jeffrey said, no matter what type of intervention you do for health protocol, preventive healthcare, nothing works correctly unless your vitamin D is above 60 or 70. Make sure your glutathione is a high quality glutathione topped every single day, because glutathione is the highest and most dense nutrient in the cell. An average cell contains 10 million mole per cell, according to my professor, Dr. Bruce Ames, who passed away in 2024. Off-counter medications, junk food, carbs, sugars lower glutathione dramatically in the body, especially after age 40. So your heart, that runs the whole shebang, is the most important to take care of. If you Google in 2020, 2021, 22, how many bodybuilders had died, which most of them, they thought they knew about nutrition, because all the nutrition, all the protein, and all the amino acid they're using is cheap, comes from China, contains many heavy metals, and contains so much heavy metals, and many of them, they focus on muscles, not on heart health. When you heart healthy and married, you can enjoy and roam the world, my friend. Why is it people ignore it so much? Dr. Joel Wallach, who had done autopsies on 3,500 human beings who died from sudden death syndrome in the United States, and showed in his autopsies that all these people, all age, all look different colors, different race, different age, fat, skinny, short, black, white, showed that every single one of them died from nutrient deficiencies, that the heart ran out of fuel to keep pumping. And the nutrient deficiency was like micronutrient and minerals in the body. Why is it so ignored? 100% of all those who had died from sudden death syndrome were short on specific nutrient that the heart stopped. Some had one nutrient deficiency, some had more than one. You don't need 2 or 3 to jeopardize your heart health. All you need is 1 to be down to 0. And this was established by my professor, Dr. Bruce Ames, who showed there are 15 vitamins and 15 minerals. If one of them is short to 0, you will die. It's called the Ames test that he had discovered in 1988. And he said, I thought I have changed the world and discovered what caused many health problems and death in humanities, and shown what deficiencies in vitamins can bring havoc on our lives. He said, my research is sitting on the shelf and collecting dust, and no one's reading it. Hosea 4:6. In the Bible, the Lord says, my people perished for lack of knowledge. Shalom, 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 and peace to you and your family today. Remember, Cardio-Supreme, Liposomal C, Raw D, and Glutathione. If you contact lookenvibrant.com, ask them for 20% discount. I'm sure they'll accommodate you. Health is wealth, my friend. Your yacht and your Lamborghinis and your investments and your stocks and your private plane and your Rolexes and your Louis Vuitton shoes, none of those going to save you when you have a heart problem. You're supposed to live to up to 120 years old. An average wealthy American die on average of 66 years old, according to the same research I quoted by Dr. Joel Wallach, who wrote it in his book called Dead Doctors Don't Lie, which you can buy on Amazon. Go out, enjoy life. Make sure you feed your heart and your brains and your body with all the nutrition that you need. Look how beautiful that is. Look how beautiful that is. Can you imagine? You are here. Can you enjoy this life without being healthy? Can you walk up and down stairs, this beach here, without being healthy? Can you? Look at this. This life could be yours, my friend. This life could be yours. It goes all the way there. Look how beautiful that is. Look at this. Look, jungle forest, ocean, and a cafe behind me. Amazing. When you're healthy, you can roam the world and dream a million dreams. But when you are sick, all you want is one thing. I've been there, been in the hospital, had surgeries, and God brought me back to share my experience with you and help you to invest in your health and make your health your number one investment. It will be the best asset allocation you've ever made in your life. Look at that.